Hello students, now this is part 2 video of roots in polynomials, questions which are related to alpha and beta. This is from class grade 10 Cbse chapter 2 polynomials. Let's understand today relationship between zeros and coefficients. Suppose you consider the linear polynomial ax plus b. Now here a is not equal to 0. Now 0 is given by x is equal to minus b upon a. Now here if you see this, minus b upon a. So that means how you got this minus b upon a? Ax plus b is equal to 0. Transposing b to the other side, we get ax is equal to minus b. And what is x? X will be minus b upon a. That is minus of constant term divided by coefficient of x. Let's take the next polynomial. Now you consider the quadratic polynomial, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. Now this equation, it is again a general or a standard form of equation of quadratic polynomial. Now in this, let's consider alpha and beta be the two zeros of this polynomial. Which polynomial? Quadratic polynomial. Now x is equal to alpha and x is equal to beta. So these are the zeros of the equation. Now if we take a factor theorem, what we get? We get x minus a and x minus beta. So these are the factors. Students, sometimes equations are given and then they asked you to find out the zeros or in an MCQ form. So what do? We take the factor theorem and we say x minus alpha and x minus beta. So these are the factors of the equation. So therefore, Px will be equal to k into x minus alpha, x minus beta, and when you open the bracket, you get this equation. Now looking at this equation, if you equate the coefficients of like terms, what do we get? K is A, B is minus K alpha plus beta, and C is alpha beta. That means this is, if K constant, that is A, alpha plus beta, that is your sum of the polynomials, and alpha beta is the product. So alpha plus beta, that is equal to minus b upon a, which we got from the quadratic equation. So this one. And alpha beta is c upon a and a is k. So this you have to remember while you will be solving the questions. So for the quadratic polynomial, if it is asked ax squared plus bx plus c, so what are the sum of the zeros here? It is alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus b upon a. And what are the product of zeros? Alpha beta, which is c upon a. Hope this is clear. Going further, now this chart, if you see here, this is the formation of polynomials with their zeros. Let's quickly revise this. Linear. Now this is the type of the polynomial. We'll see the linear. And what is the zeros of the polynomial? Alpha, k, x minus alpha. For quadratic, we have alpha, beta. For cubic, we have alpha, beta, and gamma. And for biquadratic, we have alpha, comma, beta, gamma, and again delta. So as far as your board exams are concerned and your Cbse grade 10, we will be taking linear and quadratic. Now let us solve some of the questions. Verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial x squared minus 2x minus 8. First step, what you have to do is you need to factorize the polynomial. Please understand, children, our first step is that we have to find out the zero. So how are we going to find it? We need to find out by using splitting the middle term. So when you have found the factors, what do we get here? X minus 4 and x plus 2. Now, x minus 4 and x plus 2, when it is equal to 0, so we get two terms. That is, x is equal to 4 and x minus 2. Now, what are they? They are the zeros of the polynomial. So, if we mark it here, these are the zeros of the polynomial. Now, second step, what you have to do is that let alpha as 4 and beta as -2. So now we have a as 1. Now look at the quadratic equation here. So what is a here? A is 1. What is b? B is -2. What is c? C is -8. So it's a request if you write all this down so that you will not make mistake. Now, what are the sum of the zeros as we have seen in the previous slide? That is alpha plus beta. So now alpha plus beta is what? 2. Are you getting it? So alpha plus beta, 4 minus 2 is 2. And what is alpha plus beta in the quadratic polynomial we have taken? Minus b upon a. So that also is 2. Are you getting it? So sum of the zeros is alpha plus beta and then minus b upon a. Likewise, we have to take the products. Now, then we will, the same roots, right? Alpha and beta, we do alpha beta. That is 4 into -2, we get -8. And what is alpha beta? It is c upon a. So, c upon a is equal to -8. So, you just have to substitute these values, children. It's very good. An important part is that you write it down first what is given and then you substitute. So here you got alpha plus beta as 2 and alpha beta you got it as c upon a, that is -8. Let's see question number 2. Find a quadratic polynomial with 1 upon 4 and 2 upon 3 respectively as the sum and product of the zeros. Now here you have to find out the quadratic polynomial. Till date you were doing the questions where the equation was given and you have to find the zeros. Now here what you have to do is that let alpha and beta be the two zeros of the polynomial. Let's assume it. An equation we all know, that is ax squared plus bx plus c. So therefore alpha plus beta is 1 upon 4 and alpha beta is 2 upon 3, which is given. Students, please don't make mistake taking only alpha as 1 upon 4 and only beta as 2 upon 3. Please read the question carefully. It is again from your NCERT that 1 upon 4 is your sum and product of the two zeros is alpha beta. So alpha plus beta is 1 upon 4 and alpha beta is 2 upon 3. Likewise, so for alpha plus beta, that is minus b upon a, and alpha beta is c upon a. Now we have making the rational numbers like, so what do we get here? We get minus b upon a, that is 1 upon 4, and c upon a is 2 upon 3. So if we have to solve it and we compare it, so what do we get here? We get a as 12, b is minus 3, and c is 8. So therefore the polynomial what you get here is 12x squared minus 3x plus 8. Now hope this question is clear. If you have any doubt, children, you can write in the comment section. It can be explained again or more in a detailed form, or any part you find it difficult, surely we are there to help you. Let's see question number 3. If the sum of the zeros of the polynomial, if you see it on the screen, the question is px is equal to k squared minus 14 and equation x squared minus 2x minus 12 is 1. The sum of the zeros is 1. Then find the value of k. Now this question has been asked in 2017. So first you have to write the equation, write what is given. Now what is a in this? Please remember, children, you need to compare it with the quadratic equation. So what is a here? K squared minus 14. What is b? Minus 2. What is c? Minus 12. So what are the sum of the zeros which is given? That is alpha plus beta is 1. Now what is alpha plus beta? That is minus b upon a, which is equal to 1. Now minus b, if you see, what is b here? We have already taken that. That is minus 2. Minus 2 upon a. What is a here? K squared minus 14. I have to put a slash here so that you understand. It's k squared minus 14. And then when you cross multiply and calculate, you will get k is equal to plus minus 4. This question is very, very important, children. You try doing it. Pause the video and please do practice. Question number 4. Alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. Equation given 6y square minus 7y plus 2. You need to find the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. And this question was asked in previous years. So what is given here? First thing what you have to do, 6y square minus 7y plus 2. A is 6, B is minus 7, C is 2. What is the first step you have to do? Sum of the zeros. Alpha plus beta, which is minus b upon a, that is minus into minus is plus, so it gets 7 upon 6, which is sum of zeros. Product of zeros, alpha, beta, c upon a, reduce it into lowest term and you get 1 upon 3. Now what is the required polynomial? After finding out the sum of zeros and product of zeros, you have to see what is given. They have given us zeros 1 upon alpha and 1 upon beta. So now you're going to take sum of zeros 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta, take an LCM and put it in this form. Now what you have to do, you just have to substitute the values which you have found. Once you substitute, you get sum of the zeros. Likewise, product of zeros, same you have to take 1 upon alpha, 1 upon beta, do the product of zeros, substitute the values, and then you get product of zeros. So what is the required quadratic polynomial here? X squared minus 5x plus p. Now, here if you see sum of x, children, it is sum of x square minus sum of x plus p. That means x square minus 7 upon 2x plus 3. So once you calculate this equation, which is given in the fraction form, you will get the final answer as half 2x square minus 7x plus 6. Hope this is clear to you. Let's take question number 5. Now these questions are, children, utterly important, especially when it relates to alpha and beta, and I'm sure you will be practicing it along with. If alpha and beta are zeros of the equation given kx square minus 4x plus 4. Now here if you see, they have given us alpha square plus beta square is 24. You have to find k. First thing what you have to do, write the equation. Write what is given. Here A is k, B is 4, C is 4 again. First step what you have to do again, sum of 0. Sum of zeros is alpha plus beta, that is minus b upon a. So according to this equation you are going to get minus 4 upon k. Product of zeros is alpha beta, which is c upon a. Here also you are getting 4 upon k. Then what you have to do, write what is given. So in this equation, if you see alpha square plus beta square equal to 24 is given, and you have to use the identity. Kids, it's very important when you are writing the identity, you can write it roughly or you can write it along with the question. So alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta is 24. Kindly refer the identities also while you are solving the question. Now what you have to do, you just have to substitute the values which you have found for sum of zeros and product of zeros. And then after calculating, you will get the value of k. So once you get the quadratic equation, 24k squared plus 8k minus 16 is equal to k. Here you see we have reduced it into lowest term by dividing all the entire equation by 8. Once you've divided it, then you have to do the splitting the middle term and you will get the factors k plus 1, 3k minus 2, k plus 1 is minus 1 and k is 2 upon 3. Hope this question is clear and it is very, very important. You can pause the video, practice it and then go to the next question. Question number 6. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, the equation is given here. 2x squared plus 5x plus k, and satisfying the relation alpha squared plus beta squared is equal to alpha beta, which is equal to 21 upon 14. Kids, it is 21/4. Then find the value of k. So this is your equation. Again, what is the first step as I've taught you? A is 2, B is 5, C is k. It's best thing is, kids, that you write down what is given. Okay. Sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta minus b upon a alpha beta is C upon A. So you got minus 5 upon 2 and K upon 2. Now again using the identity. Now they have already given this. First thing is given, write what is given. Then you use the identity, open the bracket, you get alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. You can refer the previous slide for this. And you get 21 upon 4. Now you just don't have to do anything. You have the equation with you. Just substitute the value and find the value of K. Hope this question is clear to everyone. Let's see question number 7. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, function is given x squared minus 5x plus 4. Find the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta minus 2 alpha beta. So as I have taught you in the previous slides, that first thing what you have to do, you need to find out the value of A, B and C. Second is what? Sum of the roots. Sum of the roots is alpha plus beta. From the equation you get minus b upon a minus 5 upon 1 and alpha plus beta is 5 from this equation. Then product of the roots, that is alpha beta, c upon a, that is 4 upon 1 and that is 4. Now what is the equation given? You need to find the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta minus 2 alpha beta. So here you just have to solve this, simplify it, substitute the equation, students, and then you will get the answer after the calculation. So once again I'll repeat it. You first write A, B and C. Find the sum of the roots and product of the roots from the equation, and whatever the value you have to find from the equation given, substitute the values of alpha plus beta and alpha beta, and then you will get the answer. Let's see question number 8. If alpha, beta are the zeros of the polynomial such that alpha plus beta is minus 6 and alpha beta is minus 4, write the polynomial. Now this question was also asked in previous years. So what is the solution? Alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. Now this time they have given us alpha plus beta is minus 6 and alpha beta is minus 4. So what is the polynomial equation? X squared minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. Substituting the value of alpha plus beta directly into this particular equation. This one, this red sign you see here, red one, this. So this equation you have to remember, okay? And just substitute the equation and then you will get the quadratic polynomial. Question number 9. If alpha, beta are the zeros of the polynomial 2y squared plus 7y plus 5, write the value of alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. Now I am very sure students it's been clear to you. You can pause the video and try to solve this question by your own. First thing what you have to do, find the values of A, B and C, find alpha plus beta and alpha beta, and the value which is given, the value which you have to find for alpha plus alpha beta, just substitute the value for your final answer. I'm sure all the questions which were solved today were being clear to you. There are many more questions coming in the next video. Thank you so much. God bless you all.